Hello, everyone. Welcome to a back-to-back start of the 25th anniversary Star Wars Episode 1 Racer 25th anniversary tournament. Just just about an hour ago, we had the start of the upper bracket, and now we're starting the lower bracket between RamOfPluto and Shorty. I'm Game Draco, joined by Radiant Variant, and we are starting just like the match previously on the training course.
No better place to start than right at the beginning.
Yep.
It's not a very long track. It's good to get the ropes of the game, but here we're going to see it pushed a little bit further than just the basics. And I think we're going to have a good time.
Yeah. Both of these players are new to tournament. This is their first tournament match.
First time, big time. Nothing like getting your start on the 25th anniversary of the game.
Yeah, so both of these players are rookies. Lower bracket had 10 people seed into it. Shorty is 10th seed and RamOfPluto is 7th seed from qualifying.
I will say, on the record, it is very refreshing to have boards that are not the qualifying tracks we've seen for the past 2 weeks. I am definitely looking forward to seeing some new terrain.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And I think
I'm just going to ask if both of them are ready. Okay, Shorty says yes. Okay, both say they're ready. I'm going to start the countdown on Botto. Okay.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Looks like he selected it in-game. We're just waiting for it here.
I think both are racing, thinking they... Okay.
Not quite set here.
Yeah. Race is not started yet.
Yep. Still in the prep phase.
Just having a little difficulty with our rookies learning how to use the technical end. Okay. now a countdown's giving. Now the countdown's been given. We will be starting really shortly.
There we go.
Now we're just... And you will see... But yeah. Here we go. Shorty is off. And RamOfPluto is off.
And it looks like we're underway.
We're underway. We have about maybe a 6-second difference.
Yeah, it looks like about 6.5.
Yeah. So.
No, Dom, you're basically right on time. We are underway.
So, here we go. We have a sync pause coming in.
The issue about Boom to Training Course is also the fact that it goes by so fast, you don't really have time to talk about it.
Yeah, this is...
You got a few highlights of it.
Yeah, this is the second shortest track in the game. I think it's actually it's the third or second shortest track. Certainly is the straightest track. And we just have and some of the quirks too is that so I have no idea what to expect from these runners. I know they are both rookies, but I have no idea what they plan to do for the next few tracks. So this is going to be kind of neat for that.
It looks like Sebulba's now doing his job on Hut Flats because Ram's hitting a lot of rocks on the way out there. There's also something on the right. There also is something on the right that you're going to watch out for on Hut Flats.
Crash!
Oh no! That's an impact. Oh boy. Shorty with the first crash of the run. RamOfPluto moving through, heading toward the Devil's Doorknob.
Yeah. He has now
and
cleared
he's back
it.
in Hut Flats. With Hut Flats, you're going to want to stay away from the right and left sides of that straightaway because they are slow terrain and they will cost you quite a bit of speed.
And we have RamOfPluto come in with what looks like a 145.086. And Shorty coming in with a, well, first it looks like a 203.62, but we don't know what it is until the results screen. Both of them beat Sebulba, which I will say, you think Sebulba is a really great pod from the Phantom Menace movie? No, he's one of the worst pods of the game, particularly fully upgraded. He's super slow.
Good lord, with an abysmal boost factor. I think he only gets about maybe 160 to 180 speed units off it compared to so many other racers in here. It's all show and no go.
Yeah, he gets Sebulba gets 185 boost thrust, which is the second lowest after Ryan Sandage with a 180.
Oh, good lord. All show and no go. That's what happens. We do need Shorty to advance past the finish screen so we can get the proper results.
Yeah.
Interesting. The AI, when you're in free mode, actually knows to tilt to get through the doorknob. I did not expect that.
Yeah. The AI can be really busted in this game because on some tracks they're like really easy and then other parts they're just super hard. And it also depends on the track.
I believe Death Rose and the Bunta Classic are some of the real hard ones.
Yes, particularly in tournament mode, but we won't be seeing tournament mode in the competition.
Yeah. Usually you'll only see solo or with one AI buddy, and they're usually a minesweeper to take out rocks and any other sort of things you don't want to crash into. Man, I need to get this game on PC. It looks so much better than it does on the Xbox. My goodness.
Yeah, Asper did a really bad job at the porting.
But it's the best I got, so I'm going to race. It's just looking at the graphics, seeing all the pods and inspection.
Somehow we have Shorty struggling to submit his Nate saying in chat, Ben enjoying his victory lap. Yep.
I will say one thing that the new reports let you do is take away the lens flares, which this isn't a J.J. Abrams movie. This is racing. The AI has lapped Sebulba. Absolutely wonderful.
Okay, we have both times submitted. We have Shorty going in with 203.62. And
Hey! I know who that little guy is. That's the best racer in the game. At least that's my opinion. I will die on that hill. Yes. Love that little rodent. Aha! Wow, it actually was a 203.62 exactly. How about that? No need to check. All right.
Okay, the score is now 1-0 in favor of RamOfPluto.
And that's the first race in the books. Good luck out there, DU. Hopefully, we'll see you very shortly. Ooh, that's a ban.
We see Shorty banning Mongaza Speedway.
No easy tracks today.
Doug Derby banned from RamOfPluto.
No real tracks today either. We're going exotic for this one.
Throws Revenge banned from Shorty.
Oh man, one of my favorites.
And Vengeance banned from RamOfPluto.
Oh man, one of my other favorites. Jeez. Can't have no fun anymore. I joke. I will say that is the one track out of the qualifier boards that I was a fan of. I definitely like me some Vengeance. Much better than the other courses on Uvo.
Looks like Shorty did not ban a pod, so we're seeing RamOfPluto ban Abyss.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that temp ban. That's perfectly understandable. Ugh. Even though I've learned that board a lot more since getting restarted with this game, that board will still whoop you in the worst way. Ooh. I wouldn't disagree with that temp ban, that's for sure.
Okay.
Should be just about ready to go.
Okay, we choose NW Mountain Run skips as the next path, as the next track.
Wow. That is a board. My goodness.
This
AMR
skip,
skips.
yeah. The skip is towards the end of the track, so
That's the one where you ride the left side wall, jumping into off the grid canyon, and basically skip the
yes,
opening turn, correct? Aha.
that is correct. That is correct. Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. That's actually gonna be tough. I was not expecting that. That is a curveball for me.
Yeah, I did not expect this either.
AMR skips as race 2.
And also banned. Yeah.
That is definitely the lower bracket coming out of the gate swinging for the fences. And it looks like we're both just about ready.
They were just
Ram getting into position with his track and racer. He's at the start-finish line.
Yeah. So this track starts off pretty much the same way as Howler Gorge that if you tuned in to the match previously we also did. So the same section, it's pretty much we have Howler Gorge. First section started with Howler Gorge, and then after this gigantic drop at the start. Yeah, so
We're about a half a minute out from being underway.
yeah. So yeah, this up until now it's shared with Howard Gorge, and then afterward you go into this hole, which is where it's the different part of NW Mountain Run.
Yep. The submerged, it looks like almost like an ice river down there.
I think it's a water pipe.
3, 2, 1. And it's time for the second round.
Okay. Countdown has been given. Hopefully they will see it, and if not, I will say to them to restart the game. Hopefully they see it. Oh, we have, looks like RamOfPluto spotted it. Short, it looks like RamOfPluto is off.
Yeah, Ram is definitely underway. I don't know if Shorty got the message that we were starting the race.
I just DM'd him to restart his race. Oh.
Ooh, careful, Ram. You do not want to go too high on that. That will cost you. Although with this board, a single skip can make up a ton of time.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, now Shorty's starting. We have about...
Goodness, almost a minute of sync time.
I'm not so sure if it's worthwhile to sync with this gap being so big.
Yeah.
So,
feeling is mutual there, brother.
Yeah, so it might just go with the lopsidedness. Here we go. Let's see.
We're letting it play out.
Shorty with a crash right off the bat.
We're both on one crash at this point. Ram on his way into off-the-grid canyon.
Yeah.
Normally you would use the skip on the far wall to jump past a few of these opening turns, but we're playing it legitimate today.
Yeah, this is at a high level, this is one of the hardest things to do in the game because and there comes a second crash. It is actually quite a bad spot to take a crash on this track just because you're going uphill, so you accelerate slower. And let's see, do they know about the tent shortcut? Looks like RamOfPluto knows about it and just decided to not even bother with it after crashing.
Oh boy. All of the Ando Prime courses definitely have a lot of incremental lessons to them, and that tent is one of the biggest to learn. But if you don't take it, it's going to cost you a bit of time.
Yeah, it doesn't save much time on Vito's Wild Ride, but on this track and Adobe Mountain Run, Howard Gorge, the tent shortcut is a significant shortcut.
And it is a lifesaver.
And it looks like
oh man, another crash for Ram.
Yeah.
On another upslope.
It looks like
there's a lot of
both of
rough
them
crashes
do
in that.
know about this canyon route being the fastest.
Off-the-grid canyon is absolutely merciless, even from a game standpoint, because as you'll see on Shorty's screen, a lot of it's not even on the mini-map. You're actually going completely blind.
Yes.
We are in the Galactic Circuit.
Repairing on the uphill, that is always a really bad thing to do.
We are in the Galactic Circuit.
First lap. Both try to go to the tent. And don't
Oh
even bother
no!
with it after crashing. So, yeah, this is...
As I said earlier, we are not in the basic realm of the basics here. These are definitely advanced level things.
Yeah. Let's see here. This time, RamOfPluto, ooh!
Hey, he made it. Definitely
Made it
banged up a
through the
little bit
tech
on the engine
shortcut.
one.
Yeah.
I find it also helps to be on tilt in this little ice tunnel here because it will definitely increase your ability to turn and not hit the sidewalls and lose the boost.
For sure. Absolutely.
You can get to some obscene speeds in that ice tunnel with Ben. I believe you can crack at least high 11s into low 1200s if you get enough time.
I think you can... I know you can get about 1,100 from Ben.
Oh boy.
Ooh, playing with a super damaged left engine.
I love me a gambler. Rough impact,
And
he takes time to
Shorty
repair going.
crashes through the straight line.
Oh no! Still gotta keep
Well,
going.
that's an odd way to go through the canyon.
He is back on the road though.
Yeah.
RamOfPluto heading towards off the grid canyon for the third time.
Into the
Repair work into the
warning.
turn. Oh dear. If I remember correctly, it's a 10-second countdown from the moment that warning marker pops up, and if you don't fix your engine, you're fragged.
Double red.
Oof. Oh man.
Warning.
Another repair on that uphill and bashing again. It's going to cost him.
Okay.
Gotta get on that boost. Get on that boost. Watch the wall.
And we have RamOfPluto coming in with a 523.920. Shorty almost got lapped by RamOfPluto. So, did not expect I did not expect either one of them to pick this tracks. I thought we'd be sticking to the amateur tracks.
Not today.
Not today at all. Nope.
Was not prepared. Oh boy. We can't knock it.
Yeah.
At least I won't.
No, I won't either.
I know I'd be under a lot of stress racing in a tournament setting. I'm also on the
Yeah.
Xbox, which is definitely the rougher experience of the recent ones.
And the
I hate to
ice is
blame the
just...
hardware.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And the ice is just really hard at low frame rates just because of the ice is really hard at low frame rates just because you skid on them a lot more than you do at high frame rates. Okay, finally figured out he's been taking a different route to the same part every 3 laps. Been really interesting to watch.
Careful. Don't want to be gunning the throttle in here. Sometimes it may help to brake and slide into the turns.
Yeah.
Making great acquaintance with that wall, but you're almost done.
Come on.
Repairing on that uphill.
So, here we go.
And
615.76. See what goes on here. RamOfPluto simply said, did not prepare.
nobody expects the Adobe Mountain Run skips.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't.
No, I didn't.
And we are into race number 3. Current score is 2-0 in favor of RamOfPluto. Shorty temp banning Beto and RamOfPluto temp banning Abyss, it's still a good choice, folks. Wondering where we're going to go next. If we had a curveball like AMR skips come up this early, we still have a lot of time left to have some magic happen.
Yeah, but Shorty has exhausted. He has only one force point left, so I think he might have. I think he might have just done the force picks. Let's see. He's really trying to. Track. Here we go. Bumpy's breakers.
Ugh. At least we're getting all the boards I can't stand out of the way. Oh boy. No way.
Oh my god.
Am I seeing this right? No. No, Addict. Not yet.
Oh
None
man.
of this. None of this 20 more. Not yet. Oh no. We're going to Bumpy's Breakers.
Bumpy's breakers. What's with being a repeat offender match today?
Oh my goodness. No. Bumpy's Breakers as Bumpy?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Oh, let the madness begin. This is the meat grinder, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man, this is gonna be. Yeah. This is.
put up the bumpy thumbs, people. This is gonna be good.
Yes.
So, Bumpy Roost. What is there to say? His pod is a literal flying accelerator block, has very atrocious handling, and is extremely clunky, and it puts him on, good lord, one of the more frustrating courses in the semi-pro circuit. Oh, lord.
And also, the lore makes him as a complete idiot. He feared Anakin Skywalker is out for him, and he tried to tamper with Anakin's pod, accidentally tampered with Ben Quaternaros, and that's why he blew up on the starting line without moving a single bit in the movie.
Just imagine if he got it right, the whole timeline changes.
Yep. But then it would have been a double whammy, since I remember in the movie Saboba also tampered with Anakin's pod too.
And I hate to say it, but let's be honest. I don't think Ben's making it through the Bunta Classic as a rookie like he was. He was scared. He was terrified to an extreme degree of the Bunta Classic.
His pod was also a rental.
Yeah, but he made good on the way to pay it back, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a $5 million bet he accepted from Bowles? I think it was $5 million. It was something outlandishly crazy that he managed to pay it back in full and get a better start.
Yeah. This is super.
I can't believe they pulled the Bumpy on Bumpies. It almost seems like a meme course at this point, but they did it.
It is.
And we are about to get underway. 3, 2, 1, hit it!
Yep. Okay, they just need to restart.
Rambo needs you to restart. Ram, we need you to restart.
Oh, here we go. This time they both got it.
Hey, there we go. Looks like you're a few seconds ahead of me, sir. I am thankful for it.
Here we go. Now, Bumpy's Breakers has the best acceleration in the game, tied with Neva Key, but has pretty much the worst handling in the game, particularly on Nintendo 64 with low frame rates. He has steering like as stiff as a truck or worse.
We've got about 3 3/4 seconds sync time that we need a little bit of adjustment on. Oh,
yeah.
Shorty with the first crash of the run. Got caught in the
2
breakers.
crashes right out the bat. Expect a lot of crashes in this run, because this pod is just so hard to use on this track, even by the most skilled of players.
It's a junker and a clunker, and Ram is getting the clunker portion of it. He's getting a lot of turns and getting completely stuck in the wall.
And Shorty's being the junker position because of... Oh, that's an odd death!
Well then.
This is
definitely a rough one.
Yeah, this is a rough one.
You got to make sure you're careful on the boost. If you go too high on that boost, you're going to clip the ceiling of that tunnel and not make it.
Crashes right into the gate.
Oh, the sluice gates take one. My goodness, I was not expecting this course to be a literal meat grinder, but here we are. RamOfPluto hitting the brakes.
Oh! It's a decent respawn.
Oh no!
Oh man, his turning's so stiff. And
Ram
Shorty opting to take the scenic long way.
And it's not doing that bad, all things considered, because Ram did have a crash in the city shortcut. Took a longer route of it and still hit.
Yeah.
Heading to the big turn.
And
got to break and slide. There we go. He's going up the tunnel, heading to the main stadium. Shorty getting ready for the big turn.
Shorty crashes right into the...
Oh no!
Without even turning.
Oh my goodness, this is a bloodbath all of a sudden.
Yeah.
RamOfPluto making it back to the start-finish line, giving the stadium a show. Shorty with another crash, heading up toward the stadium. Yeah. My goodness, the crash count for this one, it's gonna be big.
Yeah, I've counted like 6 crashes in just the first lap for Shorty.
I believe 2 or 3 for Ram.
Yeah.
Shorty marking the first lap down with a 2:36 and keeping at it. Yeah, that input lag eats you up on anything related to 64. It is absolutely brutal.
And Bumpy eats it up more than usual because his handling response is so bad.
So I don't know if I told you how I got my restart with this game. I actually got an N64, but I'm not on a CRT. So every input I did had about maybe a half a second worth of input lag throughout the entire game. It was rough. So I can wholly understand input lag issues on Shorty's end. They are not friendly.
Yeah.
Ram cutting the boost, going into that portion of the track, heading back toward the sluice gates. They got him the first time. Do they get him the second time?
Nope. He was on the lap that favors it when you don't put an AI on it.
Yep. Heading towards the city shortcut.
Taking it real slow and cautious.
Oh. No crash this time. He makes the city shortcut good and clear. Doesn't take the fastest route, but he takes the cleaner route. Oh! The sluice gates take another one. My goodness. Ram extremely heavy on the brakes. Oh, man. He is heading back up to the main stadium, though. Grinding on the wall and the gate. But he's about to finish up. Back at start-finish line for lap 2 with a 2:07. Shorty on his way toward the big turn.
Oof.
Make sure to brake and slide. Brake and slide. Nope. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, geez. On the upward ramp?
You usually don't go on the upper ramp, and he screwed in the catch. There's death for Ram. I think
Oh,
Shorty
no.
has had 10 deaths.
Let's be thankful this is an arcade racer. I know we've got one racer revenge enthusiast in the chat.
There's 5. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no. We know you enjoy revenge, Dom. It's a good game. It's just that not a lot of people play it.
Oh! Oh man.
That's 11 for Shorty. Oh, man.
11, probably. At least 11.
Bumpy's breakers. Bumpy's broken.
Yeah. That's like
Ram
7, I think.
Oh, no. 7 for Ram. Doesn't even make it through the sluice gates in time. Back on the boost, heading towards the city shortcut. I think he takes the long route again.
Yeah.
Hitting the brakes, exiting the tunnel. He thought about it. I feel like he thought about it for just a moment.
Ooh.
Oh, this is it. This is interesting. He gets stuck on a lot of objects. Oh, no. That tail end of the shortcut put him through a meat grinder.
Yeah.
Gave Shorty a decent amount of time to catch up with. He's on his way toward the sluice gates. And he makes it through them clean and clear. Ram on his way to back to the arena. Shorty on repair, still taking the scenic route. It's a lot of time missed.
$647.068 for Ram, with about, I think, 8 crashes.
I counted 7 or 8.
On Shurizen, I think I've got like 11 or 12. I think 11.
Ram, you would have thought I would have prepared this one. Oh, man.
Oh man. Send in the jobs. We've got scrap here.
Scrap, we have entire mountains of spare parts to sift through.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was a run and a half. That was quite the race 3. Score is 3-0 in favor of RamOfPluto. Moving on to course number 4. Shorty temp banning Eevee for this race. Ram temp banning Abyss for this race.
We're going
And we
to
have
Baru Coast.
Baru Coast. Okay. Home of our resident favorite Zamster Neva Key, the best racer in the game.
most unique racer in the game with his pod having no cables, and if you do first-person view, we call it rack cam because you get in the pilot hot seat with him.
Oh god. This game in first person is an extreme trip. I can't do it. I've tried it briefly, and with some pods having as twitchy a handling stat as they do, it's not possible. It is absolutely rough.
And then
I
there's
will
some
stick with my.
And then there's some first-person view pods like Gasgano, Odie, and Eevee that put the first-person view square in the middle of the engine so you can't see a thing.
Oh, tunnel vision. What do we call it? Engine vision?
Maybe.
Ram picking Bullseye for Baru Coast, and Shorty sticking with Ben.
Yeah. Bullseye is a pretty safe pick for this track.
Better safe than smashed. Coming out of the gate very twitchy. Watch out for those walls. With some pods like Bullseye and
is
Neva,
a very pretty pod.
he is that extremely brittle little speedster.
Yeah.
Coming up to the wall. Taking the short hop. I'm hyping up the practice. I like this course. What can I say? Shorty locking in Ben. Half a minute to game time. Now, I will say the section of the course where Ram is right now is actually pretty forgiving at some times. You can hit those walls and you won't actually just get immediately fragged. However, if you hit those walls at certain angles, at certain speeds, you will instantly explode.
Yep.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time. Gonna have to take a mulligan on this one, Ram. We need you to restart.
Okay. They both got it.
Yep. You must have it. You must have it visible a bit faster than I do.
Here we go. Shorty is off. RamOfPluto is off with about a 7-second, 7.5, looks like a 7-second delay. 7-second difference.
Yeah, 7 to 8 seconds looks like it's it. Shorty electing not to take the wall.
Going for the short path with Bullseye.
Let's go. Said it during AMR, I'll say it again. I love me a gambler. I believe you get 2 to 3 minutes worth of time. That's that angle you don't want to hit. Oh boy.
Yeah. And with Ben, even at extremely high skill levels, it's unavoidable. If you're really skilled with Bullseye, you can miss it.
Ram with a crash.
Yeah. Bullseye's really fragile.
Shorty heading up the Rainy Rock Road.
Yeah.
Heavy on the repairs in and uphill. Ooh. That will hurt.
Yep. RamOfPluto has passed Shorty. Yeah. And here we go. 135 for Ram. And a 151 for Shorty.
A 151 that is his personal best time with Ben for Shorty.
Oh!
No!
Jump.
Bullseye on the wall, and the wall won. Oh, Shorty takes another crash heading towards it.
Jeez, that was so risky, Shorty did. That's so easy to blow up going down that bridge.
Wow. That is gutsy. One scrape on the wall past that bridge, that's usually it. But he is gunning it down the straightaway on the beach. Fastest day of the beach you're ever liable to see. Yeah. But he's heading into the jungle. Cuts the boost, and like I said, oh, there it is. I think I'm on the right one. I'm a little bit behind.
Maybe you need to be on the Discord stream. Oh,
that certainly would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Just in time to see a Shorty crash. Oh boy.
Yeah, Shorty has crashed, I think, like maybe 3 or 5 times. Ram has crashed, I think, twice. 136. Nails it, 2 out of 3 tonight, which was really good for a rookie. That was really hard to do with Bullseye. Ooh, catches fire.
Uh-oh. First light up of the day.
Ooh.
Another crash from Shorty. Ram making his way through the jungle effortlessly with Bullseye. Not quite getting a boost hold through the trees, but definitely being on the boost prep, going back on the rainy rock road. Closing out on one of the last few turns. A good scrape. He's not in the red yet.
Yeah. Really easy to go in the red with Bullseye when he's so fragile.
It happens in seconds or less. And we might be able to see it again.
Yeah.
Oh, but he tilts to make sure he's safe. Very good.
Yeah. It's in the red. Into the one, but he's finished. 442.8489 for RamOfPluto. Match point in favor of RamOfPluto at a score of 4-0 in favor of RamOfPluto.
Already heading back towards the main spot. Couple more turns and we'll be on to race number 5. With a 535.85.
Yep.
And that takes us to race number 5.
Lands Anakin.
And Abyss remains temp banned. It is indeed safe to say we will not be seeing Abyss. Ever.
We are going to Scrapper's Run.
Ooh. Not far off from Abyss, but definitely a lot easier of a course. One thing I do love about the Ordabana courses, they are quick and they are fun. We are both picking Ben for Scrappers.
And this track, the part where RamOfPluto's coming up to after this tunnel, is almost an insta-death wall. And he barely survived. And amazed he survived it. And then Shorty hits it. That, if you hit it, just kills you.
It's something to do with the... Oh, no!
This track, you can fall off of it.
Off the edge with ye. He slips off the guardrail. Shorty makes acquaintances with the guardrail. Honestly, those guardrails are a myth. They don't exist.
Yes. Particularly if you tilt. You'll just fall off the track if you turn too sharply off the edge.
Oh, it's the worst on the ramp going up towards the tunnel drop. I have tilted going up that one on some different pods. They'll literally just waltz off the edge.
Yep.
I'm in utter disbelief at how easily they will literally just whoop off the edge. Oh!
Yeah. It is...
Oh! Crashes everywhere.
Yeah.
Ram almost about to close out a run in his practice run.
That's how short this track is. You can't get a quick step and a warm-up.
And there's that wall crash. Ram taking the restart.
Boof's got it.
And we're ready to go for what could be the last round of the night.
Ooh.
Oh man, Shorty with a rough start. Ram boosting into the tunnel drop.
Looks like he is slamming hard on the brakes.
But he's staying away from that left side wall. He is clean going into the bridge tunnel.
And he falls right off the track.
Every crash gives Shorty a chance to catch up.
Looks like Ram is using the texture fix that gets Nintendo 64 textures on this game.
Careful on this up ramp, Shorty. He boosts after the tunnel drop. He doesn't fire the boost. Not on the boost in the fast terrain tunnel.
Oh, I'm amazed Ram survived that.
Shorty takes that wall pretty hard again.
Right into it.
Ram making sure not to fall off the guardrail this time. He's boosting up into one of the last few turns. How did he survive that?
I'm amazed he survived that.
Shorty on his way up. Ram on the final lap. No time to get complacent, though.
Yeah.
Boosting into tunnel drop and refiring again for a moment.
Ooh, that looks too fast! Yeah, I just saw that angle coming, he would crash.
Shorty once again holding off on the boost in the fast terrain tunnel. But he survived the wall. He does not survive the tail end of the passage. And it looks like Ram is about to close this one out.
Yep, we have
18, 19, a 219.
Ram has a 218.973.
Ooh.
We now have RamOfPluto. He's advancing to face Exodip in the in the next round in the winners quarters of the lower bracket, and Shorty gets knocked into losers bracket round 1.
And Shorty closing out with a 247.83. And those are the 5 boards.
And this match is now over. We can now bring the players in for interviews.
Roger that. Send them in. That was a good set of boards. I am quite content with seeing all those different tracks. We got a taste of everything today. I think we're getting them in. Are you handling the invites, or do you want me to send them the invites?
I just punched in their in the invites again. Hey, Shorty.
Hey.
I can hear Shorty, and I cannot see Shorty.
Oh, here they are. They're both. Hey, Ram. Hey, Shorty.
There we go.
Woo, that was... I'm tired now.
I did not expect to see what Shorty picked. I was not expecting any of that at all after the first match.
Me neither.
That first match, everything was on the rails, and then game 2 and 3, there were no more rails. We were just going. We were just going somewhere. So I have to ask, the Adobe Mountain Run skips pick, what drove that? What really prompted that? Hello?
Me?
Having a bit of issues hearing.
Hold on. I was really did not expect the honestly did not expect to see the picks of Adobe Mountain Run skips, and I especially didn't expect to see Bumpy's Breakers full track with Bumpy again.
Bumpy.
Yeah, you would think I would be prepared for bumpy breakers with Bumpy, but no, I have not practiced that. In fact, I thought I was gonna permaban that, but I guess I forgot.
It definitely was entertaining, I will say that much. So in terms of racing to put on a show and give something everyone's going to have some fun with, A+ choice. No regrets.
Yep, thank you. I am still very curious on that mountain run with skips. I have not even attempted skips on that. I have no idea what that looked like. I'm gonna have to go rewatch that one.
So are you aware of the skip, or have you just not tried it?
Oh, I'm aware. ish. I mean, I've watched Dominate videos, but that's it.
It's definitely one of the more brutal skips out there. I haven't even managed to do it at all. I've tried it, but I always come up short of landing back in the canyon.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just need to do my best and hope for the best and know that I'm not doing any skips on that one.
Of your own choice. Watch out for other people's choices.
For sure. It was pretty ridiculous.
And actually, one more question in particular, with both of you guys being rookies to the tournaments, how's the first time? What do you guys think?
Oh, I love it. First time.
Yeah, this is great. It was honestly just earlier today I realized it's like, wait, I have to pick tracks. I don't even know what tracks I want to pick, so it's not like I want to pick my favorites. I want to pick the ones I'm good at, which aren't necessarily my favorites, and I want to pick ones that I don't think other people are good at. It's like, whoa, this is a whole new meta.
And everything changes when you got someone against you picking against it.
Yeah, and then the whole racer temp ban, I kept getting worried that was going to matter.
That's why sometimes it does help to have a little bit of versatility in your pod lineup. Because all of a sudden, your favorite, or often the best pod for the course, isn't available for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And what a coincidence that we had, and what a coincidence that both matches we had to start the tournament today, they started on Buta Training Course, and both of them went at some point to Bumpy's Breakers with track favorite Bumpy.
I have a feeling it's going to be a trend. I just hope it's going to stay an entertaining trend. If what we've seen today is
too, but I might be perma-banning Bumpy's Breakers in my future matches.
save up those ban points. Make sure someone doesn't pick Abyss on you. That's when things get spicy.
Worried. Honestly, I'm not worried about Abyss with skips. It's just full track Abyss. I'm like, no.
That first turn is a killer.
It is a killer.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what vehicle I'd pick. No, I just want to survive Abyss.
Speaking of vehicle picks, actually, I do have one other question for the run you guys did on Maru Coast. The pick of Bullseye over Ben, what prompted that?
Honestly, just earlier today, I was practicing. I went through it with Ben because I thought it was going to be one of my stronger ones. And, okay, my PR is still with Neva Key, so... After I finished, when I saw my PR was still Neva Key, I'm like, well, I guess Ben's not my strong one here.
Another Neva Key enthusiast. I am always respecting of those. Like I said, he is the best pawn in the game. There's no dispute.
Got the best rat king, that's for sure.
Definitely was noting how safe the Bullseye pick was. This time around, it paid off.
Yep. Actually, I was worried about Neva or Brew Coast with the favorite picks. Probably why I practiced that with Neva once.
He was definitely one of the twitchier pods, so it can be a bit disorienting if you get that picked against you.
Yeah.
I think that about covers. I think that about covers what I've got. Do you have
I
anything,
don't have
Game
much
Draco?
else to say either.
Definitely an entertaining start to the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I'm worried now and excited, and that's the same feeling to my boat.
Oh man, he's giving us a taste of the first-person view. My goodness. Oh, it's disorienting.
Well, if I can get someone to gentleman agreement, we're gonna need the key rat cam. I will do it sometime in the tournament.
That would
Before I
be
get
a
knocked
real
out.
treat to watch. I just hope
That
people
cam
don't
is
get motion
hilarious.
sickness watching it. Oh, this is insane. But definitely a great job to the both of you for kicking off the lower bracket.
Hey, yeah, thank you.
I think that is it.
I
Do you have
think
anything
that
else?
is it too. I don't have much else to say.
Back end of a doubleheader. Definitely
Yeah.
a fun watch.
Definitely.
To make sure we
For
get everything
sure.
squared away. I've got everything.
Before we wrap up, we'll give an update on the matches that are coming up.
Ah, yes. What's on the docket for this weekend?
We don't have anything at the moment until June 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight, and that will be Metallica versus Nateman in the upper bracket. Then on Wednesday, June 5th, we have a Night Owl match between Knock versus Bama, which will be done at midnight, June 6th.
Ooh. Red Eye Racing. I love it.
So, I'll be on commentary for Metallica versus Nateman. King Bean Dip is on commentary for that Red Eye match between Knock and Balmas. And there's still
That
one
is
commentary
going-
slot on both of them remaining if you want to join on commentary for either one.
Consider the one that's not happening on the Red Eye flight. I'll be at work at
Yes.
that time, actually, so that would be impossible for me.
Yeah.
But I will definitely consider that.
So, yeah. So, but thank you for those who tuned in to both matches today. If you've watched both of them, and good luck, and may the force be with you. And we'll see you soon.
Count on that. It has been a pleasure being on comms with you, Game Draco.
For sure.
Looking
Take
forward
care.
to the
Have
future.
a good rest of the night. May the
May
force
the
be with
force
you.
be with you.